Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now, you're going to see this next week from when I'm doing it. So, be the 21st or something probably. But I'm going to finish it. I'm going to work on it today because I really want to do this for you. So, I'm going to do all these things for you, but I just got to get to it, don't I? So now, since I'm sitting here and I've got a bit of time, I'm going to work on this today. Now, I got hubby to pick up all the beads that I had there, but I kept the ones I needed. Of course, now I need to get the pliers onto this. I took my pliers out though, because I didn't take them all out, but they're behind me. I don't need them just yet. I've got some of these here that I want to put a couple more of these on here, okay? Because I need to show you what it's going to look like, don't I? So we're down here near this, but I think that's going to come about too far. We'll come up this one, we'll go this way, and we'll put it on an angle so I can go up there to that bit. That's not going to fit in there. I don't think that's cozy. I want to take that off there because I want something that'll fit in there really nice. I don't want it to be too far over. So what I might do, I could end that off now, and I could just put this piece around the outside that I'm thinking I'm going to do. Don't know yet. We might not put the piece around the outside that I think I'm going to do. And we're in Australia, and I don't know what the day's going to be like when you're watching this, but I think it's all going to be hot. So what we do, it's in the summertime. Actually, I think the real autumn starts halfway through this month, I think they say, because why did that go? Or did it come out of there? What do I do with that? These are nice, these little wheels, aren't they? I might not do that piece around the outside of it, that gold strip. I might add that. If you watched all the other video, you'd have seen me put the gold piece there just for the look, to look at it and see what it looked like. I could have these on here, couldn't I? These little circles. See what they look like. What do you reckon? Don't know. I think I'd like to create the edge of it first now. See what I can put then in the inside, okay? Whether I do it out of beads or this bit of string. Let me get this bit of string here. That should be enough, I hope. I hope I haven't cut it too short. And I started from the top because I'm going to need a piece at the top to hang it up with, aren't I? So when you think about that, oh okay, let's do that, eh? Well, we'll have to end this white off if I haven't. I'm going to end that off because I want to use gold to put that other on with. Oh, you'd hope that I had my gold thread in here, wouldn't you? It'd be open, I do. I had to put another knot in that wasn't enough. Gold thread, Sonya. Let me see. Gold cotton. Nope, there's none there. This box here. I got this one, but it's really. Oh, here we go. It's here. Look at that. Woohoo. Now, I bought this the other day, or a few weeks back now, for next to nothing in Vinnie's, and with some other threads. So that was good. You've got to thread this through. I'm going to thread it through the bead needle, I think. Maybe, yes, because it'll be a lot easier for me to get really close to these pieces of work here. So here it is up here. I've got another one. No, it's done thread it, so it'll be right. You can thread it again. Nobody padding me. This is probably stuff that you use on a sewing machine, and hopefully we can get a bit of work out of it before it starts to go all frayy. Frayy, is that a word? Frayy? You go over there. And this is here. What the heck am I doing? Get that away from me. Right, now I'm going to try and make a knot in this. I don't think this is going to be the easiest thing to do, make a knot. It's sort of got thread underneath it. It's just, if that's, so it's, will probably start to fray a bit. Come on, I can do this thing, I know. I don't think I put trim around the edges of the other thing I've done, did I? Make a knot. Pull that through, make a knot. As long as it doesn't come through me felt, we'll be right. Now we're going to start up the top here, and hopefully this will work. Oops, went right through. I'm going to just come up here, right, away from me work, righto, over there somewhere. And then I'm going to do a stitch down here, and we'll do another stitch. We'll do a couple of stitches to start it off with, and then, because that'll make it, stop it from coming undone, I can cut it off later. Righto. Now, I want this to go on here, okay? So I've got to make sure that I've got enough so I can take that bit up the top that far. And this is the sort of thing you'd probably use in gold work, only this, I don't think you'd use this. You could, I suppose. I mean, it's gold stuff, isn't it, really? And love gold work. I did a tiny bit. I made a little elephant one time. Have I just got this? Oh no, it's just caught on the felt. Please come undone from there, please. Come undone from there. It's not going to leave it. It doesn't want to. Now you got to hold that down really good and make your stitches reasonably close together. Oh, this one's going through it. That's not good. Although it will hold it down better if it's got hold of it. Righto. And down here, we're covering up the outside. So my issue now will be to try and get the beads to fit in there, which might be a little bit tricky, but it won't matter if it pushes it over a tiny bit, because I've got little tiny beads anyway, haven't we? So we'll see how it goes. There. Will I go fair next to that, or will I leave enough space for a bead? I think I'll go fair next to that, because it's coming down like this, isn't it? You know, your leaf. So you can come fair down through here. And if you feel like you need to stick a bead in that part there where it's got it, that's away from that a bit, you could do that, couldn't you? I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm holding this close to me. Sorry about this. Am I caught up again? Yes, I am. Come out back there. Down in there. Always come really close. If you've got to take it to an angle to get it to go, do that. Okay. You can make anything, any sort of shape at all that you want to do. Just draw yourself a shape and fill it in with good bits. So that mustn't be fastened down there good enough. I'll have to go back there and do that. But I'm going to be, because I'm going to put a couple of little beads in there, righto? Because I don't want it to be wrong. Where's me line? Here. Here's my line. You do need a point on the end of it. You really do, to make it leaf-like. And you can even put a little piece chopped out of it. Looks like like the birds or something. Oh, I chewed a bit of it. Oh my God. Oh, I keep stabbing myself. Oh, gracious me, and that's got blood on it now. So sorry about that. Oh, goodness gracious, Sonya. Oh, my pain thing's very bad. Hubby said his bad back's playing up on him today, so that's not good. He's got a thing where he has his back issue from time to time. I think it might be stress, I don't know. I hope he's okay. He probably he's worrying about me, but I'm okay. I'm sure I am. I don't think I've got the COVID or something. I think I could have a bit of strep throat. I don't know. I've got to talk to the doctor this afternoon on the phone, see what she says about me, but she's not going to be able to tell me much without looking down my neck, is she? Really? So I can't go in there though, because I don't think we're very welcome if we're sick. You know, people don't want to get sick. I know there was only, 6 or 12 cases in parks yesterday or something, I don't know. So, but that doesn't matter, there's still some, isn't it? And I don't really want to be having that wrong with me. Nobody does, do they? A few people I know have had it anyway, so both my daughters have. I don't know where I'd have got it from other than somebody up the town, because that's where I went last Wednesday, and I've been sick since Friday. I think I started getting sick. Where is that line? Oh, there it is. I would have liked to have made that a lot pointier. That end bit, I really would have done. And that's hooked through there twice, but just watch them bits, you know, as you're going. That could be a teardrop if it's not a leaf. Just couldn't get that to go down a bit pointier. Gee, that hurt. Oh dear. I'm in a bit shook today, aren't I? And I'm in pain all the time with my arthritis. My osteoarthritis. It's eating me body. Scary, isn't it? Anyway, well, my bones. My bones. Poor old bones. I'm still here though, and that's a good thing. I can handle it. Where am I going here now? Where's this bit up there? Does that look like, it doesn't really look like a leaf, does it? That one's there's better pointier. It's better because it's got the beads going around the end of it. I'm going to have to see if I can do something a bit better with that. Pull it over tighter or something. Come down and put another bead in there. Another stitch or two in that bit. Now where's my line? Up here. I'll just go to the top here with it. Caught up every time I am. And down there. That's right. I like that. Shape's good. And then somehow I can fasten those two top pieces together to make a little loop for something to fasten it round. I can. I'm going to just cut. No, don't cut it off. Leave it sitting there. It'll be fine. It's not going to go anywhere, Sonya. Cut that bit off that I started with. But it should not come undone, okay? Now, if I get that to go over a bit closer together, we might be right. Does it look a bit leaf-like now? It does, doesn't it? It doesn't look too bad at all. Now I can come back down here a bit with a few stitches. And sort of see where I've been before. Only sort of. I've mostly done it, all of it though. Come on, through. And that looks like little beads, doesn't it? Little tiny beads. It does. Keep getting this caught, don't we? Anyway, it's actually doing quite a good job, really. It's not falling apart, coming apart at all. This little thread, so I'm really pleased about that. I want to get down the bottom here so I can push these over to get closer together. I'm going to come up here and move it across there a bit. because if it's got any of the drawing on it, which it hasn't, I can get it. Well, I'm going to put a bead in there, okay? I'm going to stick a bead in there. I need one with a hole in it though, not that other thing. And then push that across together to make it pointier. Right. So I've got these. I like these. It's my new ones. Or did I already take some of them out? No, I didn't. Come on. These are not easy to get undone, so I'm going to put a... Definitely... Oh, I can't get that out. These ones here I can, because I've already opened it. I'm going to have to sit somewhere where there's nothing going to happen bad. Got that one out, because I've already used this. Now I'll get one out of here. These are nice metallic ones I got. And see, I need one is enough. Okay, so I'm going to put one in there. And I hope you can hear me, because I've just realised that I'm not talking very loud, but I can't either. So, oh dear. So I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to push this over. Oh, wow, I found my other finger down there under there too. Hope you can see that, and you can't see what I'm doing. Oh, my goodness me. So I'm pushing that, I'm putting that bead right at the end of there, so I can, if I knock that over, I'll cry. Put the lid on it. Okay, I do say that. You'd swear I've been bawling all the time while I talk. It takes a bit. It upset me. It made me cry. I don't think I'm that, what's the name? I haven't been for a while anyway. That's Sookie. There you go. Look, it looks better, doesn't it? Because it's, and I'm going to do a couple more in the next one, a bit further up, and I'll do two. And now I'm itchy. Of course I would be. I'm just going to take a few of these out of here, because I just, oh dear, that's enough. Oh my God. My mouth is really dry, I'm sorry. Okay, so we'll put that up through there, and we're going to put two on now. Hopefully that'll be right. Look, won't make it too far apart. We're just bringing it down into, I'm going to put it through that braiding thing. I am going to poke it through there. So what I've got to do with this is keep it. Then I'm going to go back up here and put my cotton over in between the two of them and bring that down the other side of there, so it will be cozy. Right, oh, there's cozy. There we go. I might do another one, so we're going to have the tip of it can be gold. So a reason for this too is so I don't cut it off when I'm cutting out the piece of felt. I don't want to cut that off, do I? So we do 3 this time. 3 enough. Just measure it while it's still on your bead. Yeah, it looks like it could be. If you get down in the gold bit. Whatever it looks like when it's finished. If somebody says it's a teardrop, that can be that. If they say it looks like a leaf, it can be that. It can be whatever you think it looks like when you're finished. Isn't that right? Okay. Brilliant. I do like that. But now I'm going to put something else on, because that's enough of that. Okay. Although I wanted to put some of them up here. 1 or 2. Just one. Maybe just put 1 in there and see what that looks like. Yeah, I'll just put 1 in. Because I don't want it to push that out too far. If it turns around that way, it might work probably. So I'm going to push the needle up through here, so it will turn around in that way, and it'll sit down in there. round that way. I hope. Might have to take the needle back through there again, so we just go over this bit. Come up through here again at the end. Go through this bead again, and through that bead again, until we get it to do what we want it to. Push it down in there. Come on, you can do this. Get down in there. And then I might have to go back and come up through here. Put your cotton over the top of those threads that you're joining the two beads together with, and hopefully it will sit down better. There we go. But now I'm going to have to put one next to it, because look, there's a gap there too now. Look at that. That's okay. I'm good with that. I just want that to sit down a bit better. Playing the fool on me. I don't think I picked that up, did I? Oh, I'll get it now. I'll get that right now. So the more I go up here, the wider this is going to come apart. You know that, don't you? And then it's going to make it undo, isn't it? And I don't know if I've got smaller beads than them. I probably have. And that's okay, because I can just put a couple more up there. It doesn't matter. Looks good. I think it looks really good. In my opinion. That down in there. There you go. I think that's enough in that bit. Even though they tend to want to sit up the other way, I guess it doesn't really matter if they do. If they want to turn up there like that, that's fine. We'll let them do it, eh? Because then it looks like there's just little holy bits. It's not... There we go, look at that. That looks alright, doesn't it, if it wants to sit like that? If I wanted it to, though, I wouldn't probably do that, would it? I'm going to end that off there now, because I want to continue on with something else. I'm going to take this down a bit up here. I'm going along and fasten it in. And as we finish, though, we're going to be putting stuff onto the back of them, a bit of felt or something, because these I never did that yet, because I wasn't actually going to use them. They're just for me to have, like me beads, you know. Beads are to have. It's great. Might have another mouthful of water. Sorry about this, but I need to. I mean, the throat's really dry, and I don't usually drink a lot at a time. I only put a tiny bit in my mouth at a time. Okay, so let's do this. Now, we took that off, and I really like the look of this thing. I'm thinking about putting it through here, on here. That fit up there? Goodness me, it may do. Don't know though if I want to do that. What about down the bottom here? Which way do we go? Like this? Nope. Like that. That's going to push that open too far. I think we'll leave that one. I need to put some more thread in this. Find me tissue, whatever I did with that. Got some fluff up, something stuck to my hands. Off the cotton. Sorry about this. I hope this is not putting me off having to watch me. I hope that's not too much worry. Okay, so I don't know about those, whether I'm going to put them in or not. There's just not a... Unless I just pack some up on top of it. On top of one another. How about I try that? Just put one... Just make it... Well, put some thread on the put some thread on the needle, it'll be helpful for me. Some thread on the needle will be really helpful. I think hubby was cooking some chicken soup or something for tea tonight, I think. Something like that. He's out there working away in the kitchen. I don't know what he's doing now. Don't know what we're having for lunch, but it doesn't really matter. I don't feel like anything today. I don't. There we go. Got that. Because I like that little round blue thing, I'm thinking about putting a few of them on top of one another and just make it building up a little circle. Maybe. We'll see what happens, eh? This is way long. Heaps too long. I mean, I'll pull that down a bit further. It might be right for a while. So we can put some of these on. Because when you find these on, if they're on a necklace or something beaded, you find that they build them up a lot by putting, you know, them together on top of one another. Make it thicker. Now what do I have? I'm going to sit down then. You just sit down nicely. I want another two. 1, 2, and a bead on top of that, which would be a small bun, a very small bead on top of there, Sonya. Now, this is not really small enough, is it? No, I do have some that are though. Really tiny ones that I found one time, but I don't know where I've put those. I think they ought to be out in the other room, in the other space where I'm working. I think they might be in the other space. I don't think they're in here either. No, they're in tiny little bags. See any little bags in there. What I did with those tiny weeny beads I need. I've got some in something. The green ones are small. I won't be a minute, I'm just peeping about here. Oh, hang on, I might use one of these little clear ones. What do you reckon? Might look alright. Put that on top, and then we're only going to go back through the sequence, not the bead, okay? Just go back through the sequences. I don't know if it's called sequence or sequences. I can't say for sure. Now that looks cool, doesn't it? That looks cool. I do like that. I just built it up by just putting that. That's really neat. Now I'm going to pull it fairly tight while I end this off. Well, I'm not going to end it off because I'm going to sew more on, but I want it to be tightened down so they're not going to wobble around there. Okay, so I've got that. Very good. Now down here, I'll put some of these blue ones that I got here yesterday. See how they go. I'm going to just do one at a time to start with because the gap in there, it goes from being a bit bigger to smaller, so I'm going to have to put something in between them. Okay, a smaller bead down in between these. Big knot. It's okay, nobody panic, it's okay, it's just because my thread's way too long. Now I'm going to put another one of these blue ones, but then I've got smaller blue ones, or are they green? I don't know. We'll have to see. What happened to that? Could have sworn I picked that up on the cotton. Here we go, try another one. There we go. Righto. Get that in there. Now instead of that going around again, we're going to come down this way because just for difference, you know, we just need a bit different. And up here first, I'm going to put something in there, maybe a long bead in there. What about one of these? I wonder if that'll fit. Maybe not because it might be too long. And we've got some here. Won't fit in there. No, maybe it will. We'll put that in there, eh? Because we need something in that space. We don't want anything to... And as you know, when I add a bead, I try to put them through the other ones that are already there to make sure they stay cosy. You know, you want to be cosy in the right place. There you go. And then I'm going to go back through the 3 of them just to make sure that that's held down really good. I do not want to come over my line too far. I don't want to come over my line. Okay, so now we've got some more of these bigger ones to put on. So you need a variety of sizes, okay, so you can have an idea of what you're doing. I'll better go in a minute too, because maybe that's too big. I need to take that one off. There's too many of that size, and we're going to bring it over there to the side. Can't get hold of the thread now. This again here, we're going to put that through there and there. Push it down in there. Okie dokie. Right. And go through the middle of them to hold them down. Make sure that they're nice and cosy there. Righto. Now I'm going to have a smaller bead across this way, I think. We could do some more pearlies, couldn't we? I wonder if they'll fit in there. Some more nice little pearls. I don't know how long I've been on here. I'm really worried about this going too far. Well, we've decided I'm getting a new camera for... I need a new watch because mine's gone and died on me because I've had it for years. Jeremy bought it from our wedding anniversary, and I'm not a person that carries a phone to look at the time. So I need a new watch. So I have a wedding anniversary, Mother's Day and birthday all in 3 weeks of one another. So I'm going to, well, pretty close to 3 weeks. Wedding anniversary is the 29th of April. Then Mother's Day will be a week later, and then my birthday will be a week later, because it always happens like that. So I can have a watch and a camera. Well, I could have it anyway, but I guess it's a reason. I could probably have it anyway, but because I have to buy a new camera. The cord on this one's... I've got to tape that. It stopped working on me the other day. And it said something about the cord. Oh, look at this, isn't this beautiful? I do love this. What can I put in there? I like these too, these round white things. Or maybe I'm putting too much on it. Maybe I need just to let it have a, go for a rest now. Where's this? And just keep these ones going that I've got on here. It's too big, isn't it? Fit in there, yeah. Probably can put him up the top. I might just do the more pearlies. Or the blue. You go around here with these blue ones. Then see what else goes in there. Blue. Hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm really sorry if I'm not showing you. It's just pretty basically stitching on the beads, isn't it? That's what we're doing. Now, do I want it to go there so I can... It might be right. Or up there. Another one. Let's put another one on. Take it across to that side. This is very higgledy-piggledy, but that's the way you want it to be. It's all about the... really, it's got texture, I suppose. The design. It's just your way of making it. It's up to you. And that looks really awesome, doesn't it? I like that. I do like what I've done there with that. And I'm going to put a little tiny bead down in there. But see, when I do that, I'm pushing the other ones over so that I don't want to go outside my lines. No, colour outside the line, Sonya. Push it down in there. Oh, righto. Caught on that. Now you need to keep this as tight as you possibly can, okay? Really tight. So they don't be falling off. Just stitch as much as you can. Keep on stitching. Now I'm going to find the gold ones again, and I'm putting them on the end of there. I'll just have to move a couple of things when I get them. I hope these are the right ones. I think they are. That one's what I've had near me. I've got the open sesame, please. It's probably the person using the bolt thing to open it's not working properly. I've got some of those. Right. We always should have some gold beads. Gold beads are always handy. I found the closure thing off that too out there, or somewhere the other day. I didn't put it back on there. Now, where am I up to? I'm just going to do a couple more of these and then I better go. Let's put a couple up this way with the gold. Come on. 3? Do you think we'll fit 3 in there? Maybe. I'll have to try and see what happens, eh? Yep, goes. It fits. It goes in there. Look at that, we're nearly done. What do you reckon? Is that alright, do you think? Is there a hole there? Well, there's a hole there. Look, there's a hole. I better put a bead in there. What's that little gold one? Here he is. Put the little gold one in there. Right. Can't even see it now. It's down in the nest. It's gone down in the nest of other beads. So these are all different sizes. So I can't really tell you because a lot of them weren't bought in packets. Okay, so I can't. I'm sorry, I can't tell you what size. 11, size 11 is fairly big, I think. Some could be 8s if you buy them in the packets with it. But usually they sell them by the amount, like weight. You usually sell them by weight. So you can't sort of pick it. But see, for this sort of thing, you don't really need to have the exact size, you know, because you can't really tell. It's called seed beads, the majority of these what I'm using. And I really like this, how it's going. I hope you do too. And I've only got a bit more to go, so I'll probably do that by myself, I guess. I don't know if I'll show you it all. But I hope that you enjoyed doing this. And then we need to put a little business up here, which I will probably thread a bead onto them, some beads onto those, and just make that a little hanging thing. So this is, I've done that with this. I've just sort of twisted that around with a bit of wire actually, and fastened that into it so it's pushed down in there. And I might do the same with this. I could take that through to the back, but I'm going to finish that later on. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope everybody's doing all right, and I hope please leave me a comment, share, subscribe to my channel, that would be nice, and have a go at beading a leaf. Okay, it's really awesome. I mean, it's very busy compared to what I've done, but I did the heart like that with lots of different. I do like the way it has lots of different sort of sizes and bits, and same with the butterfly. You know, he's got all different sorts of things on him too, and it's really, really fun. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.